But now let's get into some deeper conversation. I'm super interested in this next one because it's got to do with Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, the series on Disney Plus. Like I said last week, got to be my number one anticipated because I'm the Jedi of the show, while Zach's number one anticipated is the Acolyte. So Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series adds, and I hope I say this right, Maya Erskine to the cast. And this is coming from Deadline. Now, Deadline is pretty on the point as far as these announcements go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I am going to take this with like absolute fact at this point. Uh, I
I
don't
think that's
really
fair.
know. Yeah, I don't really know anything about her as far as a professional personally, other than what was in this article. She worked on Insecure and Scoob. She performed in both of those as a supporting role. And it's expected for her to be a supporting role in Kenobi for at least 3 episodes. Now, she was also nominated for multiple WGA awards and a 2019 Emmy for Hulu original comedy Pen 15. So very talented. I haven't checked out any of those things though that she's been a part of, but I am interested in the quote from Deadline where it says at least 3 episodes. Do you think that might give us a clue as to how long this thing could run as far as the show goes?
I didn't think about it. I took it at face value. Okay,
Okay.
there's a new, person on the cast. Great.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Pen 15. Haven't watched it, but I've heard great things. But then when I was reading the show notes, I was like, dude, that's a great insight because I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, yes, I do think that it gives us a little bit of insight
Mm-hmm.
into the length. Now, it doesn't give us a number per se, but it does give us, if she's supporting role in at least 3 episodes, then I'd like to think there would be at least double that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I'm purely speculating,
No, I
but
like that. And I
um,
think if she were more heavily involved, then she would have been in the original cast announcement.
100%.
So I do think that lends itself to being longer than what we initially thought, because I know a couple months ago, a lot of Star Wars reporters and news sites out there were thinking Kenobi's only going to be 4 episodes. What's wrong with the script? Yada, yada, yada. Everyone was going crazy. But with this saying at least 3 episodes, I'm at peace. I feel good. I feel like we're at, like you said, at least 6 episodes. The 6 to 8
right.
range is probably going to be that number.
Hmm.
We've seen that from The Mandalorian with 8 episodes per season. We've seen
Yep.
the 6 number as recently as from another IP, though, Marvel with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Six is an okay number.
Give
I
me
would
more than six. That's all I'll say.
I would be disappointed with 4. I would be
I would
very
be
disappointed with
disappointed
that.
in 4. That's a freaking mini series, and I don't want that. I want a
No.
daggum show. If you're gonna put Obi-Wan Kenobi as our name, like,
Yeah.
come on, we need at least 8, in my opinion.
I
But
would love 10.
it all goes back to story, blah 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 blah. You're gonna hear me say that a lot today, I think. But man, again, pure speculation, but I'd like to believe that obviously it's at least 4, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, it's not going to be 3. We know
I'd
that.
like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd like to think so. Come on. Yeah, I want it to be at least 6. I personally just want that because
Yeah.
that gives us time. The first episode, blah, blah, blah. What's happening? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then 6 finale. Right. That's what
Right.
we're seeing with Falcon Winter Soldier. It's working great for them. Knock on
Mhm.
wood. And I want to see them do it with Obi-Wan.
Now, one thing though, that if they're going to go the 6 episode route, they better replicate this. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is putting out 50 to an hour minute episode.
100%. Great point.
They do not, the Mandalorian, it's okay for them to put out an occasional 38, 40 minute episode because they got more episodes. But if they're going
Yeah.
to go a smaller number, you best believe I'm going to be disappointed if it ain't at that 55-minute and higher
Yeah.
mark
Don't
each
give
week.
me that freaking 27 minutes now. I need at
No.
least 45, above 50, like
Yeah.
come on, we got room to breathe. Y'all take as much time as you need. Give
Hmm.
us a director's cut if we need to. Don't care. Keep it long. Give us the Snyder cut of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Make it like
Absolutely.
28 episodes. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I would take it. I would absolutely
Yeah.
take that. Do you, so kind of get into my final thoughts here with this news.
Hmm.
Do you have any predictions behind what kind of role she might be playing? I know that's kind of hard to do with
Hmm.
what we know so
Um,
far, but and I don't even have an answer to that. I'm just putting you on the spot.
Complete speculation here. I think she's going to be more important than we know.
Ooh.
That's completely off the cuff guess, but I think she's going to be somewhat important.
Okay.
Just put that on the radar for when we watch it, and then we can go back and be like, no, she was.
Yeah.
But I think why would you go after a person like this with apparently enough talent?
Mhm.
I'd like to think that she'd be pretty important. So we'll see.
Yeah. Now, I was just thinking, Jacob, brother, he
Hmm.
was very heavily hinting at wanting to see like a group of Inquisitors chasing after Kenobi. Why not just add her to the list? She might be one of them. Who knows? I'll just throw that out there for Jacob. I'm sure he
Completely fair. I mean, who's to say not, right? Maybe she plays a major role with them. I don't know. But like I said, I think she's going to be somewhat important,
Mhm.
especially with them saying at least 3 episodes.
Yeah.
That gives her somewhat of a storyline, I'd like to
Right.
think.
I mean,
So
that's almost like Grief Karga in The Mandalorian.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's,
I
and
mean,
like you said, they're gonna, if it's an important role, they're gonna get that talent, and they got that
exactly.
talent. So
Yeah.
she's gonna play an important character. I just have no clue who it's gonna be right now. We'll see eventually. We'll see
Yep.
eventually.